Welcome back to the channel. Today we got something special for you. Today I will start the process of stripping, and we're gonna powder coat my 08 Evo 10 BBS wheels. Right now I'm gonna show you the condition. It went through one winter. I don't know if it was something that I did with the color or what it was. I never really liked shooting this color, but let me pan the camera around and here we go. These are my 08 BBS wheels, stock BBS wheels. So I did something a little special. I powder coated them chrome. I really like chrome wheels, especially being on a black car. I think it kind of stands out, and you got little bits of red here and there. And that's why I did the center cap. This is just vinyl, vinyl red with vinyl like sparkle BBS that we did. And I did it in chrome, and then I did the, whatever you want to call this, indents or whatever in red, just to kind of let it stand out a little bit more. And I really did like the color. I don't know if it was the salt up here in the Northeast that killed it, but you can see like wear marks here, like where it was kind of discolored. Or maybe it was just me because it was, negligence on my part as far as, keeping the wheels clean, because obviously like, salt, road grime and stuff like that will kill a color like this, because I didn't have any clear over it. I just had the color, just the chrome color. But no other color that I've ever shot has ever done anything like this. Like, I'll show you these wheels here. These are a set of Varstones, ES2s, if I'm not mistaken. They're 19 by 9.5, but I did these so long ago, 2 years ago, and they still look like they're brand new. And I love the color, but obviously this year would probably be the last year that these things are actually going to be this color, because I'm going to change it next year. But I got some kind of okay plans with these. I just want to kind of keep them clean, something that I don't really need to worry about too much. But I don't know. Let's start to break these bad boys down. As you can tell, I have my own machine. It's cheap. You can get this thing on eBay for nothing. And a lot of people think that I pay so much money for these things. But if you have the means to actually get it transported to your house or whatever, I would highly suggest picking up something like that on eBay or on Amazon. They're not that much money, and it helps, especially when you got cars like what we drive. It's not that expensive, but let's get to it. Tires off. I have to kind of worry about getting all of these wheel weights off and all the sticky glue. Everybody that cleans their wheels and loses some sticky weights knows my frustration. It's super sticky and it's super hard to get off. But since we're coating these, the only thing I really need to worry about is not going through like crazy on the metal. So let's get to that now and pop these wheel center caps off. And you can see, I can show you a little bit up close. See, it's a little, it's backwards, but you can tell like it's vinyl underneath. And the underneath is the actual real BBS logo. You can tell it says BBS on it. But I wanted them red, and I didn't want to pay $200 for a set of 4 of these. So I just vinyl. So, you get the logo off off of any website or Google or whatever, and you just throw some red, red over these and just cut it out. And it came out good. But, let's clean these up, and I'll get back to you. that I got all 4 of these all taken care of, it's time for them to hit the acid. So I'm gonna show you exactly like what I use. It's a rudimentary setup, but it definitely works. I have my barrel for the acid, and then I have neutralizer, and that's literally it. It's very toxic stuff, but you know, like, you gotta get the job done somehow. All you really do is stick this bad boy in like this. It's submerged. All you gotta do is, it's dirty as all hell because I put everything in here, but when it's all done, it'll come out like raw aluminum. So listen, what we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna bore you trying to get all of these done, but what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get them all done, then I'm gonna cut back and we'll go from there. It's a new day, ladies and gentlemen. So I got those wheels stripped finally. I was a little bit busy, so I didn't really make it my priority to get them done for the video. I had a couple cars to work on, and I had a long weekend. So today we're actually gonna start getting these things knocked out so that we can get the car back together. It's been nice outside, so we can hold off on the winter setup for right now, putting it back together. But, it's going to be within the next week or two that I'm definitely going to need to get this thing roadworthy for the winter time, because those 19s, they got to come off. That suspension, it's got to get taken care of. Here in PA, we have an annual inspection, so it's got to get done every single year. Last year, I got through by the skin of my teeth, so this year I don't want to have any problems. So might as well get all that stuff taken care of. The tires look good, but the suspension, it needs to kind of go. So we're going to get that taken care of, hopefully this week. But in this video, we're going to get those wheels taken care of just so that I can get them balanced, I can get them on, and we can put the wheels on and do the suspension kind of, within the same kind of day or 2 or 3, just because I definitely need to get them done. So listen, let me bring these wheels in. I told you I got them stripped, so I'm going to bring them in, and I'm going to start to get everything ready, start to, put my oven on, get the temperature ready, and set up all my stuff, get my color ready, and we'll get this thing kind of going. Now, the next thing I'm going to really do with these things is in the back, where the hub sits. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mask all of that stuff off so that we don't have an imbalance problem. Because most of the time what happens is that if you throw it on a little too thick, what happens is, when you go to balance it, it either will balance out or it'll have a very, very light imbalance. So much so is that they won't be able to balance it. So say it'll be under a gram or under a quarter of a gram. So anything under a quarter of a gram or so, it's going to show up as a complete balance. But when you're going, 75-ish, you'll definitely feel it in the steering wheel if you got it in the front, or on your butt if it's in the back, little tidbit. So let me do that. I'm going to get these things kind of rocking and rolling, and then we'll put them in the oven. Now it's time to put 2 of these bad boys in the oven. I got one already in there. Time to put the other one. Since my oven is small, I can only do 2 at a time. I could probably push 4, but I really only like doing 2. Quality control kind of guy. let's give this a little bit and I'll check back. All right, I've taken one of the wheels out. Well, actually both of the wheels. They've come up to my temperature, which I like to shoot at, after I've actually went through the outgassing process. But now it's time to shoot color and put it back in for a timer. And when it reaches its cure temperature, and I can start the timer and we'll have a finished wheel. Let's go. So I got the first two wheels done. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna bore you with doing the other two. So stay tuned, and I'll get these done, have them all cleaned up, and I'll show you the end result when I'm all done. All right, everybody, finally got these bad boys all done. I cannot wait to get these things on the car. But first I gotta mount the tires and I gotta take them somewhere and get them balanced, before I put them on the car. But it'll probably be sometime either this week, later on, or next week. I do have a car that's supposed to be coming in for service. So if I don't get them done this week, it'll definitely be for next week, because I'm pretty sure the snow is probably going to be on its way. That bad word, snow, 4-letter bad word, I don't really like to say. But Mother Nature is on its way. It's definitely cold. But for some reason today we had a 68-degree day at the end of October, or middle of October. But let me show you these wheels, and I want you to get your opinion on what I should really do with these center caps, because I like the red, but just let me know what you think. So here we go, guys. I did them all black, gloss black. You already know, you watched a couple of my videos, I'm really not a gloss black kind of guy, but for the wintertime, I feel like these things they'll be pretty easy to clean up. To keep the salt off of them will be really, really easy. Just kind of rinse them off, and kind of keep them clean, keep them nice and gloss black. But just remember, this is my winter setup, so I'm not trying to go crazy with these things anymore. I just want to keep them gloss black so I don't have to freaking do them every single year. But what do you guys think about this red center cap? I actually kind of like it. What I did was I had my little, I did the BBS in like this kind of chrome, like silver color. But just to give it a little standout. I don't really have any regular black BBS things. Oh, here goes one. Let's see how this would look. Let's kind of put it on. It doesn't really look that flashy. I'm not really about it. So I think I'm actually going to stick with the red. But if you guys think otherwise, I can pretty much just pop these bad boys right out. But yeah, just let me know what you think, and we'll probably go with what the masses say. All right, so that's the end of this video. If you liked what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.